evening, all my South Orange Maplewood listeners, and all those other listeners in the towns of Melbourne, Livingston, Irvington, West Orange, East Orange, Orange and Newark. Welcome to In the Village With Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience, and live on the World Wide Web at somore.org. And the only radio show covering all your news, opinions, politics, talk, and sports happening in the South Orange Maplewood communities. You can listen to us every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. And reach us at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626 to participate in the discussion. We have an interesting program lined up for you this evening, and I look forward to your participation in the discussion. Now, I hope everyone had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. Of course, we were really off the air last night celebrating Memorial Day. And it's always nice when you have a 3-day weekend so you could, do things with your family, have some fun, have some barbecue, have some hot dogs and burgers and all that other good stuff. Since I'm a vegetarian, it's all vegetarian hot dogs and vegetarian hamburgers. So it was a wonderful weekend, a nice relaxing weekend. And it's always nice to get back to you to talk about the different things happening in the communities and of South Orange and Maplewood. And tonight, we're going to bring you a little bit of news outside of South Orange and Maplewood, because I think these two news stories are very, very important. Now let's go to the Essex News Daily. Neighborhood opposes proposed women's club lot expansion. The Maplewood Township Committee passed a resolution on May the 6th authorizing the committee to reject bids for a proposed construction project that will expand the parking lot at 60 Woodland Road and connect it to a parking lot behind it at 13 Highland Place. Several residents attended a meeting to voice their concerns over the proposed project. Resolution number 86-14 authorized the township to reject the bids received on April 8 for the proposed parking lot upgrades to the former Women's Club property. According to Mayor Vic DeLuca, the bids have been rejected because they were all too costly. The township will now own the Women's Club's property, is looking for ways to improve parking in Maplewood Village, and it was suggested that connecting the Woodland Road and Highland Place parking lot, as well as extending the Women's Club parking lot to an area that currently contains a grassy area, will ease local parking issues. Let's go over to the alternative press. Pride Week returns to Maplewood next month. North Jersey Pride will continue its effort to promote understanding and support of the LGBT community with a week full of family-friend events for Pride Week. Events are set to begin next Monday and continue until the Big Bash known as Pride Festival, June 8. We are thrilled to be producing yet another uplifting and fun week of Pride events for the LGBTQ community and supportive allies in the Garden State, C.J. Prince, Executive Director of North Jersey Pride, said in a release. Attendance has grown tremendously since we started in 2011, and this year we anticipate 1,000 more LGBTQ and ally families to participate. We love inspiring our constituents to take the energy and enthusiasm they gain from our events and work towards real change in their communities on the most pressing issues facing LGBTQ adults and youths today. The Pride Festival will feature notable personalities from X Factor Top 10 finalists B. Miller, Deborah Garner from Season 3 of NBC The Voice, and all-female alternative country group Antigone Rising. While this year places a focus on New Jersey's gay marriage ruling, event also take a critical look at other issues facing the community such as transgender, discrimination, teen bullying, and homeless LGBT youth, Prince said. And there are several events going on On Monday, June the 2nd, they will have the flag raising ceremony at 6 p.m. at Maplewood Town Hall at 574 Valley Street. On Tuesday, June the 3rd, is the Trans Equality Talk. 5 questions people always want to know about transsexual but shouldn't. But I'll answer some of them anyway with S. Bear Bergman, and that's at 8 p.m. at the Bergdorf Cultural Center in Maplewood at 10 Durand Road. Then on Wednesday, June the 4th, How to Talk to Creature in Your Car, a survival guide for parents of teenagers. That will be 8 p.m. at St. George's Maplewood at 550 Ridgewood Road in Maplewood. And that's co-sponsored by Tyler Clementi Foundation and North Jersey Pride. And then on Thursday, June the 5th, it's movie night, award-winning film Concussion, and question and answer with director Stacey Passon and cast. And that will be at 8 p.m. at Bowtie Claret Cinema, located at 486 Bloomfield Avenue in Montclair, New Jersey. And then there are several other things going on and with the culmination on June 8th with the North Jersey Pride Festival will be at 12 p.m. at the Memorial Park Amphitheater, located at 123 Donald Road in Maplewood, New Jersey. Built for grown-up, safe for kids, the North Jersey Pride Festival is family-friendly, an event that brings together the LGBT and straight allied individuals, couples, and family from all over the state to celebrate diversity, equality, and love. So there you have it. Let's go over to another story in the South Orange Patch. And for many of you businesses out there, here's how you can win $25K to improve your business. Of course, I'm definitely going to be entering this one. Hey, you entrepreneur extraordinaire, we know you're onto something great. Whether it's a new e-commerce website, a more efficient manufacturing process, or world domination, we know that to take your small business to the next level, you need A, more capital, and B, guidance from a seasoned mentor. Wells Fargo is giving exactly that to 5 small business owners. Now through June the 30th, 2014, business owners in the U.S. can enter the Wells Fargo Work Project, a contest in which 5 winners will receive $25,000 plus business mentorship, and 25 finalists will each win $1,000. Entries can be videos up to 2.5 minutes long or submitted as an essay up to 600 words and photo. The project will celebrate the inspiring stories of businesses owners across the country, from the aha moments to the important mission that keeps them going each day, and even the bumps and snarls along the way. So you definitely want to get involved in that one. It's the Wells Fargo Project, the Wells Fargo Work Project contest, in which 5 winners will receive $25,000 and 25 finalists will receive $1,000 each. Of course, you go to the Wells Fargo website and you get the information right there. And as we continue with the South Orange Patch, should the government ban antibacterial soap? And this is a story that I felt I had to bring. For years, the consumer product industry has hailed it as a germ-fighting agent in hand soap, face creams, deodorant, and toothpaste. But this month, the state of Minnesota is banning the chemical from its store shelf. Triclosan, the most common ingredient in antibacterial products, have been around since the 1960s, but it recently came under fire after scientists discovered it could impact hormone levels, affecting metabolism, brain development, and reproductive systems in animals. Starting in 2017, Minnesota will be the first state to outlaw the chemical from consumer products. State Senator John Marty, who sponsored the bill, told the Associated Press he believed most manufacturers will eliminate triclosan from their products by then anyway. While this is an effort to ban triclosan from one of the 50 states, I think it have a greater impact than that, Marty said. Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and GlaxoSmithKline have already begun phasing out triclosan from their products. Colgate-Palmolive have removed triclosan from some of its products, and P&G Crest markets itself as triclosan-free. The Food and Drug Administration estimates triclosan is in 70% of bacterial products, and it announced last year that it will revisit the safety of the chemical with the Environmental Protection Agency. Again, that's triclosan, spelled Triclosan. Another problem with products, these type of chemicals in these products. Of course, you heard about the one in Subway bread that was, I think, it was recently removed. And so many others, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't easy today. Let's go over to the alternative press. Mayfest 2014 brings out hundreds in Maplewood. With the temperature reaching over 80 degrees last Sunday, hundreds of people came out to celebrate the 13th annual Mayfest. Live music filled the air, as did the smell of food from dozens of vendors. There were lots of action at the petting zoo, and the kids also had several rides to enjoy, as well as a train ride around the festival. There were several stages set up for music. 8th-degree black belt Shehan Duran Howard students put on a demonstration, and the audience joined in when the dancers from the Viva Z Club took to the street. Maplewood Mayor Victor DeLuca was just one of the crowd enjoying the perfect day. I came every year, he said. This is the first year using outside vendors. There are 20% more vendors than last year, over 120. Many said the street festival keeps getting bigger every year. I can't wait till next year, one boy told his father. South Orange pays tribute to veterans in Memorial Day ceremony. Young, serious voices hesitated over the names of the veterans from World War I, II, and the Korean, Vietnam, and Iraq War who had given their lives for this country. Those in the audience were reminded, if they needed reminding, that the Boy Scouts reading the names were not that much younger than the young men from South Orange whose names are inscribed on a rock that overlooks the Duck Pond. The annual Memorial Day ceremony in South Orange Monday morning drew veterans represented from the South Orange Police and Fire Department, village officials, and others who gathered to honor those who serve. The veterans, a dozen men and one woman, stepped forward to be recognized, receiving warm applause. In addition to reading the veteran's name, Boy Scouts from Troop 60 and Troop 5 presented the colors and placed a wreath at the memorial. They saluted as the notes of taps carried over the pond to the holiday revelers in other parts of the park. South Orange tickets more than 100 in pedestrian safety campaign. More than 100 drivers have been ticketed for failing to yield to pedestrians in crosswalks since the start of the pedestrian safety campaign, according to Police Chief James Stilell. The initiative was sponsored by the Public Safety Committee in partnership with the Police Department. We are satisfied with the numbers, Cholel said. I'm not really concerned about the numbers as much as I am just about getting the word out to people that they have to yield to pedestrians. Since the start of the campaign, banners and yard signs have been erected at busy intersections along South Orange Avenue, some stating drivers must stop for pedestrians within crosswalk. Some motorists have gone to court, which they certainly have the right to do, and they'll get their fair day in court, Cholel said. The chief said that many motorists might not be aware of the law. It's just about getting the word out and getting awareness about it, and hopefully everyone benefits from the campaign, he said.